Welcome back to RGR Football. I'm Ryan. This is me going rogue on the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL. Today, we have a film breakdown for you. I am going to study what Juan Thornhill did and what Willie Gay did, two guys that we've been waiting to see a little bit more from. If you missed Dan's review yesterday, he took a look at a whole different series of things. So check out that video that hit yesterday. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like, the sub, and the bell notification so you know when we put something new out, because we're doing that all the time. Whether it's these stat reviews, film reviews, game plans, tailgates, the whole 9 yards, we've got you every week, every day, with new information about the Kansas City Chiefs. Today, we're looking at Juan Thornhill first. And this is the big play for him. The play that actually made me feel like he is back in the groove, back to his normal self. He is here going to be in the 2 high with Dan Sorensen as they look at a double wide receiver right, a single high, and tight end. And as we roll forward, we're going to see that he's going to just key in on what his assignment's going to be. The motion gives away that this is going to be a zone. And that's perfectly fine. The Chiefs are in position to take care of that. You see that man turn down here, zone turn up here, a little bit of isolation, but this is the key. As the tight end comes off, Juan Thornhill's keying in on him. We roll it forward, and that route starts to develop. Tyron's dropping underneath into this flat. This is Anthony Hitchens, who's going to try to get to that hook curl kind of area. Same with Damian Wilson. But this is Juan Thornhill. He's watching here, and he's watching here. With the trail technique that the linebacker is going to be forced into on this vertical route, this is really his primary responsibility. You have a corner out here, Ward, that is covered, but that's got to be a little bit of a decision point. And as they separate, you can see the ball's coming out. Juan's been watching the quarterback, and he is starting to break on the ball right now. The ball sits just above the offensive line. And Hitchens is well behind here. So this is really up to Juan Thornhill, but he's not just going to make the tackle. He's going to go for what the ball is going to look like in the air. He has to climb a ladder. That is a long leap. But good for Juan Thornhill because it gets him an opportunistic play on the ball. The ball probably should have been thrown a little bit lower, but he made the play, and more power to him. When we look at the next view, we're going to see that it's not just the fact that the ball sailed a little bit. And I don't know if that's on purpose or not, or if for some reason Hoyer thought that Izzo was going to be magically taller here in a couple of seconds. But what Juan Thornhill's doing is making sure that he's keyed in on the quarterback first. In this 2 high, you can do that. And the ball's out. And he understands that it's already coming in high. Izzo's trying to put his hands up, and Juan just climbs the ladder there. I mean, at this point, this is Izzo off the ground, and Juan's waist is at his shoulder pad level. This is quite a leap. And it's nice to see from Juan Thornhill. A decent run back as well, showing his athleticism. It finally looks like he is not only feeling good health-wise, but he's keying in and being able to be aggressive at the ball. Next, I want to take a look at Willie Gay. And Willie had a couple of tackles, a couple of plays, a lot of great pursuit. But these are the 2 things where he was actually in on the action. I want to highlight some of those as Willie's lined up here in the base defense with Hitch and Damian Wilson to his side. This is a fullback as well as a tight end on his side. And as he comes downhill, he's reading his key, the fullback, and through to the tailback and managing his key. He comes inside a little bit and actually gets a little bit caught. But this is what athleticism will do for you. He is able to just bounce, big bounce step, get outside the block of that offensive lineman and be in position to take on the runner and make a nice tackle for little to no gain. It's a key development for what Willie Gay has to do in order to take on the run. A little bit more stout than maybe he was used to in college. And from the reverse angle, you can see he's still trying to get reconnoitered here. And as he gets ready, he's keyed in straight into this backfield, checking out anything coming around. And as the play lifts off, with the fullback coming down, you have the tailback coming out. Mike Pennell's occupied, and for some reason, this isn't much of a block here on Mike Pennell. They're allowing him to penetrate and going to put the fullback on him. And so that pulls Willie Gay inside. And he realizes here on this second step, as he's got the tackle head up on him, looking to make impact, he just takes a hop step. Bam! And right there, he's back outside into the hole and ready to take on that running back. Nice tackle, good form, and really read the play well. That's a positive sign for Willie Gay as a rookie. Second play from Willie Gay Jr. in the run game. Something that I'm really keyed in on, because it's one thing to have athleticism, be able to run down the field. It's another thing to be a balanced linebacker that can go in and do what you have to do in the run game. That's key, what they've been missing the last few years. And you can see the difference just in an early play here in week 4 of his rookie season, one that he hasn't played a whole lot of snaps in. This is Willie here, again in the base defense, with a fullback and the tight end in. So you can see why this package was on the field. They're giving you a too high look to begin with. As the motion goes across, you're seeing a little bit of shift, and what that shift does is bring down this linebacker. This is Damian Wilson coming up onto the line, which keys in that Willie's able to attack that guard, either in the B gap or if he has to come down into the A gap. But the key is he's got to beat that guard, because now there is no scrapeability beyond Anthony Hitchens. It is a 2 linebacker scheme at this point. And that tells you that he's going to come up and actually sugar it. And unlike weeks past, he's not just showing something he's going to drop out of. He is actually bringing it. He takes on that guard. And that is the key that I really want to show right here. And this is key. As Willie makes contact, he stands that offensive lineman up. That guard rocks back. And that is the key to this play. Something you don't see a lot from the other linebackers. And it allows him, you see how the line is here? And this guard that he has taken on is already pushed back. He stood up and he's lost his leverage. So that's how Willie plays through him as well, pushing him back and getting out to the side to make this tackle. And it's a great play by him, especially as a guy who's got him by, 30, 40 pounds at the very least. That's a good athletic play, a guy that can take on a block, something that, again, we have not seen in Kansas City for quite a while. And when we take a look at the back end zone cam of it, this is going to give you an even better indication as to what he's seeing as he's keying in on it. Now, first and foremost, he's going to show a little bit as he comes up right here. No flinch from this guard. So it's going to be something that he knows he's going to have to play through him. As the play kicks off, he makes good contact, 3 points of contact with the helmet and both the hands, plays through, and is backing him up. As the fullback comes through, he's able to get that arm loose, get one out there, and corral the running back. That's a great play from Willie Gay in what is his first action on the field, and something that we want to see from him a lot more. It will come to pass, and it is something that I'm very excited about. So that's your Willie Gay. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you like, sub, and hit the bell notification. We appreciate your time. Thanks for checking out RGR. We'll check you next time.
Thanks for watching this video from the team at RGR Football. Click these videos to see more, and subscribe to RGR Football.